Right, boys, just check, make sure you got your shin pads in, jewellery off. Alright, let's go out.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. We are back at Mount Isa Football Park for the second match of our Saturday doubleheader. I'm James Coughlin, also back in the commentary box. And this time around, it's Australia Cup action as local side Parkside United will take on Giants of Far North Queensland, Edge Hill. If you're just joining us and you missed the Kappa Women's Super Cup fixture, Edge Hill came away comfortable winners over local side Sandfire by a score of 22-0. 5 different players scored hat-tricks in that one. As for this fixture, there is plenty to look forward to as the Mount Isa teams make their first foray into the inter-region qualifications on this path to the Australia Cup national stage. The victor today will move on to the regional semi-final and be just 3 wins away from the round of 32, with Edge Hill qualifying for the national stage in 2021. They'll be eager to replicate that feat in this edition. The weather, it's about 30 degrees, with a very strong 28km/h wind from the east-southeast, and as you can see, clear blue skies. As Edge Hill have taken up station to the left, and Parkside are off to the right as the captains go through their coin toss duties. Let's run through the team lineups very quickly as sides go through their final preparations. So for Parkside, coach is Corey Moon, the goalkeeper Matthew Bowler, 2 Cameron Bowler, 6 Kane Pattinson, 7 Connor Baker, 9 Matthew Walker, 10 Jordan Hennessy, 11 Kawan Bush, 14 Damien Borton. The player coach Corey Moon will be in 15, Joshua Firewood in 17, and wearing number 23 Kevin Robinson. Meanwhile for Edge Hill, the player coach Chris O'Hare is out injured, but he is on the bench. He's made the trip down with his side. The goalkeeper 23 Kev Ward, number 2 Cooper Kennedy, 4 Jesse Casson, 5 Charlie Beverley, 7 Ryan Murray, 8 Oscar Rodriguez, 10 Harry Corica, 11 Jack Glover, 12 Lewis Hayden, 14 Ollie Berry, 15 Luca Moro, and as mentioned before, the goalkeeper is Kev Ward. It will be Edge Hill kicking from right to left after the sides switched over following the coin toss. And while both sides will say they're just taking it one game at a time, after the draw on FQTV this week, they know the winner of the regional final will host the winner of the Gold Coast Knights Brisbane City tie from the southeast Queensland zone. There is plenty to look forward to and plenty of motivation ahead of this fixture. It will be Edge Hill getting us underway. A few players out for both sides, but should still be an entertaining afternoon of football, and we are underway. Edge Hill look to push their advantage early. Launch it down into their attacking third. It will be a long throw in into the box towards the edge of the 6-yard area, and Parkside clear their lines through Walker. He's coming back very quickly. Here's Corica. The ball towards the back post, and the cross goes in towards the back post. Shot taken on, and inside a minute we've got the opening goal, but it is not going to count as Moro was flagged for offside. Or is it the opening goal? No, it was offside. The initial read of the play was correct. So, early warning sign for Parkside as Edge Hill did have the ball in the back of the net, but Luca Morrow was offside. The 17-year-old is denied an early goal here in the Australia Cup. Didn't have one already this year. There you go. Parkside through the middle. Shot taken on from range, and Ward just watches that one sail wide. And those of you who might not be entirely familiar with the Mount Isa competition, Parkside United celebrating their 50th year. They were founded in 2023, and we've got a high foot free kick just outside the edge of the box as Robinson will take. Or is it just inside the box and it's an indirect? We do have a few issues with the pressure of the footballs early on in the first match, but looks like we've been given the all clear to go ahead. It will be Moon 15 and Robinson to it also address it. And Moon drifts off and should be indirect from this position. It's deflected back off the wall, left-footed on the second attempt. It's nodded behind Hayden, and Edge Hill eventually able to clear their lines. Murray sends it all the way back for Ward. Ward, who was sent off in the last cup match against Mareeba United. They're up 9-0 at the time. A handball outside the box. Caught out by the bounce. Pass. Free kick was the only time Mareeba scored in that match. So Edge Hill's run so far, 2-1 win over Marlin Coast in the first round. Goals from O'Hare and Beverley. 2-1 win over Leichhardt with a hat-trick from O'Hare, and they're on the back foot here as Ward jumps in, and it was a comfortable 9-1 win in round 3. Meanwhile, for Parkside, they had a bye first up. And Atlas 6-5 in their round 2 tie in round 3. Anyway, with a 2-1 win. Goals from Walker and Firewood. Lunging block, and Edge Hill feel like they should have had a free kick for handball, but they've got the ball back, and it's a physical coming together in midfield. As well, it could have been about 3 or 4 fouls there. Played on quickly, as was a way away from where the actual infringement occurred, so we will come back. Come back to where the initial foul occurred, or one of the initial fouls. And over the sideline it goes. Edge Hill just happy to inch forward thus far, the Tigers. And that attack will fizzle out. Bit of a background on Parkside as well. It's one of the oldest clubs in Mount Isa, and if not from the area, you might not have heard of Jimmy Gemmell, who founded Scottish Junior Soccer Club in 1962. He was a local football icon, and another free kick for Edge Hill here. Jimmy was president of Parkside up until, from when it was founded in 73, up until his death in 2007, and I'm told we're playing on Jimmy Gemmell Field here at Mount Isa Sports Complex as well. In the meantime, Parkside are on the defensive as Got Murray, the right foot, dressing the free kick, but I think he may be there more for decorative purposes. Runs away, free kick taken on. It's a low curling effort, and we have the opening goal. Edge Hill strike first. And there was no stopping that one, as it was a low curling effort. And just with bowler over towards the near post. Snuck in on the far side. 7 minutes in, and we have the opening strike. Thrown with plenty of distance behind it. And a free kick again for Parkside. Much to the confusion of the players, the assistant on the near side did flag it for Parkside, but it is in fact an Edge Hill free kick. The ball over the top is chased down by Kennedy. To head with Moon. Towards the back post, unable to find the target, but will be returned. Berry. Touch heavy enough to chance to slow down the Edge Hill attack as Baker just plays that one over the sideline. Supporters here on the day, taking shelter in the shade on the far side as try and play it through, but no support there, so Ward regathers. Out wide for Murray, and he'll put the ball in low across the face of goal. Falls to the back post, and Morrow couldn't get the shot away. It was frantic defending by Parkside. It was Charlie Beverley who will be credited with that first goal, and Edge Hill now chasing a second. Rodriguez plays it low, and Edge Hill go close once again. Throwing just eventually to Rodriguez, and able to have that one directed on target. Chilean player for Edge Hill, Oscar Rodriguez, has been a busy option on that right side. Nodded back for Ward, who has too much time dawdling, and throw it out for Berry. Heavy touch is actually cleared away by Robinson. Challenging midfield by Firewood, who's coming back to do his defensive duty, and there's Matt Bowler off the line.
Come on, boys, heads to a green. Yes, Johnny.
Hennessy winning the free kick. That one is kept in. It could have been allowed to roll behind for a corner, and Parkside is opting to play along. Robinson, he'll take the shot on from range, and it's knotted up but not behind, and Ward will have to claim it. As Parkside looks their attacking muscle. Edgehill just taking a patient approach as Parkside are happy to let them have the ball in their own half. Corica playing in Morrow as his cross will go out for a throw-in. Baker goes to retrieve. If anyone is wondering at home, Harry Corica, that familiar surname, is the nephew of Steve. So pretty happy with the football pedigree coming through with that genealogy. We get to see Steve Corica managing Sydney FC on Monday night if you're watching from southeast Queensland. Battling for possession, but Edgehill just able to hold it away. Sliding across the surface here. Goes for Rodriguez. Skipping past a couple of challenges and taking the shot on from range. It's deflected behind off Borton. And Corica will head over to take the corner.
Keep him off, David. Throw him away.
Goes the corner towards the back post, and it's still alive. Shot taken on, and it's deflected in. Well, I'm not sure who's going to get final credit for that goal. And it might actually be nobody, because it looks like we may have an offside here. We'll check the replay very quickly. And it should stand as it deflected in off Beverley. It was Casson with the shot. And the goal does stand. It is 2-0. Now as we'll credit that one for Casson. Or will we? No, it's offside. It's mass confusion here at Mount Isa Football Park after discussion between the referee and his assistant. It is going to stay 1-0. As I'll be honest, it looked like Beverley was being played onside by the player that was lying down next to him. However, as I continually remind people week in, week out on FQTV, I am not a referee. And we'll just stick with that decision then. It's a bit of a retrieve for Parkside as to make the most of that good fortune as Ball finds its way to Ward, and he spills it outside of his box, but under no pressure, he's able to comfortably regather that. Played in behind it, squared across, and a wide open tap in is denied by a spectacular dive from Bowler. chance is not over yet. Down goes Kennedy, and it is going to be a penalty for Edge Hill, as the frantic defending from the home side was just that little bit too frantic. Let's check out the replay. They were lining up to tap it in, the Edge Hill forwards. And in the end, Cooper Kennedy, well, he was tripped up by Robinson, and not a whole lot of complaints from the home side. As fantastic work by the youngster making his first senior start. It will be Charlie Beverley to take the penalty. As he goes head-to-head with Bowler, up he steps and uses the left foot to calmly roll that one in away from the diving Bowler. Edge Hill now have their second after thinking they had about 2 minutes prior. So, Charlie Beverley with the second goal. Thus far, Edge Hill probably enjoying their trip to Mount Isa. However, Parkside have caused a bit of stress at the back, and I'm sure they will fancy their chances of getting at least one. If they can get the next goal, well, you know what they say about a 2-0 lead in football. Well, gets nodded on as Morrow not bringing it under control, but Corica Cannon, he'll play in Luca Morrow and he'll try and square it back for Corica. It's a no-nonsense clearance. It's sent all the way back into the Edge Hill half. Cultural challenge there from Firewood. Tripped up Harry Corica. And plays it over for Rodriguez, who will get the ball back, or will attempt to get the ball back. Curling effort will eventually get claimed as a shot on target, even though it was a pass that was slightly overhit. Plenty of air on that clearance. And Robinson, over it goes now for Hennessy, and it's a bit too much on that pass forward, trying to play in Hennessy. Pardon, that would have been Bush. And 20 minutes played thus far. It's Edge Hill 2 goals to the good, thanks to Jesse Casson, the free kick. And Charlie Beverley from the penalty spot. And Rodriguez holds off the challenge as Edge Hill look to press their advantage with the ball in for Kennedy. And striker whose work won the penalty. This is a direct quote from Coach Chris O'Hare. Kennedy thinks he's Erling Haaland. His words, not mine. So I suppose if there is a striker to be compared to at the moment, that's as good as you can hope for. Erling Haaland with Lost count of how many goals he's scored in the Premier League thus far. Rodriguez kickstart an attack once again as no one there to get on the end of that pass. And along with Firewood pressing. Rodriguez drops to pick the ball up. Corica exchanging passes, and Corica will now look to turn provider, but Parkside back in numbers. And it goes for the throw-in, taken quickly. And the keeper's off his line, and that pressure just forced the rush clearance. However, it is still going to be an Edge Hill corner. We'll check out the replay quickly while this is getting set up.
Keep going, Jordy. Watch him out the back there, Matty.
And Bala was almost caught in no man's land there as
Let's go wide. Three from there.
take it back now for the corner. And it goes, and nodded clear, but not completely out of play, as it is going to be a corner as that ball had crossed the line. Parkside will have to find a way to sort their back line out. Make sure everybody's picking up who they're supposed to. In goes the corner. It's cleared to the top of the box as far as Rodriguez, and he'll take the shot on, and it hits the top corner of the post and the crossbar. Back again with another shot, and it's blocked away. And Parkside will just launch it as far into the Edge Hill half as they can. Over comes Moon for the sliding challenge. You can see another corner as Edge Hill's pressure continues to mount. Couple of defenders coming forward, including Jack Glover, the former Olympic man. Glover is the target of that corner, but instead it is once again dealt with by Parkside at the concession of another one. Goes another corner and falls to Rodriguez, and he'll play it out wide this time. And a bit too much on that cross, but it is regathered eventually by Berry as he'll continue to battle for possession in the box. But thanks to the support of Walker, Parkside able to clear it. Firewood can't hold on to the ball. And calls for handball. Not heated as the cross goes in. Header and a diving grab by Matt Bowler is just enough to deny what would have been the third goal for Edge Hill. As like it might have been Beverley perhaps with the attempt on target. Beverley made his way back into his nominal defensive position. Send it on to Hayden. Corica will drill that pass through, and eventually, a beautiful save by Bauer as he manages to deny Kennedy, and he'll be called on again, but nothing he can do about that one. Edgehill have their third. It is Harry Corica eventually making it 3-0, as that was an excellent save by Bauer, and he just couldn't get back in time for the rebound, and he guessed to go one way, the shot went the other, and Corica scored the third goal for his side. It was his first in this Australia Cup run so far. Actually, I beg your pardon, it is not. He scored one in the 9-1 win. It was second in the Australia Cup in 2023. Edgehill made the national stage in 2021. Defeating Magpies Crusaders 3-1 in the final qualification round. Last year fell to Magpies Crusaders. Same round. As I remember, that was the winner of that took on MacArthur in Dwight York's first competitive fixture in charge. His very short-lived stint in charge of the Bulls. With the clearing headers. Actually, Hennessy is able to see that one over the sideline. Once again, they've dominated possession in the opening half hour. The Tigers, and just happy to knock the ball around. A crunching challenge there, sees the ball over the sideline as defensive work by Hennessy. Free kick for Edgehill, just outside the edge of the box, and from this range you would fancy that it is going to be delivery rather than a shot. Sets his wall to a congregation of Edgehill players at the back post. They'll make their runs towards the near side as it's cleared away. Come back again, this time with a slightly higher, more lofted trajectory, and he's going to be knotted behind for a goal kick. It's very much a well-entrenched club within the community, Parkside. 8 players in today's squad that have been with the club for at least a decade. Hennessy and Kane Patterson, 10 years apiece. Filewood, 13 years. Liam Moon, 14. Walker and Damien Borton, 15 years. Corey Moon, 19. And Kev Robinson, number 23, the bearded midfield maestro. We'll come back to that in a second as Kennedy will take on the curling effort, and that is the pick of the bunch. As Cooper Kennedy, just bent that one in. Took the ball, cut it back in around Moon, and, well, it was the only place he could put it, and he did. 32 minutes in, and Edge Hill now have a 4-0 lead. I mentioned Kevin Robinson, the midfield maestro, 24 years with Parkside United. So we'll go on the defensive once again. Corica looking to play it through, and he's a little bit too enthusiastic with the challenge. Response will we see from the hosts? And the long ball trying to pick out Hennessy, but didn't look too stressed as he gathered that one. Morrow cuts inside, and great space for Berry to run into as he's shouldered from behind by Walker as he tries to find his way around the winger, and it was a win on points for Matthew Walker.
Parkside, where you at? Who you going for?
Berry, one of a few players on the side today that is so entrenched within Edge Hill, as that was not an ideal free kick taken there by Borton, but Berry is one of a few players with an Edge Hill tattoo. But it goes for Murray. Hayden once again with room to pick his pass. He does just that. Where it goes, it's fired across the face of goal. Moon deals with it, and once again that is just launched anywhere but here. And throwing his, like Kev Ward taking the throw in, the goalkeeper. Oh, it was. It's Corica. Drill that one. Right, Murray sends it forward. And able to keep that one in, but just a bit too much. Well, he was not able to keep that one in. That was Rodriguez chasing that one down.
Kevin's ready! Come on, Parkside! Kevin, ask for it!
Baker is up possession, and here you go Edge Hill once again. Morrow making the in front. Corica instead wants to send it out to his right. Curling effort from Rodriguez, and that is as good as it gets. Oscar Rodriguez, another curling effort. Edge Hill have 5. Just into the side netting, Rodriguez. 5th goal now for the visitors. Unable to get the ball off Baker, so I'd just try to find one to get themselves back in this. They've been much on the back foot since kickoff. And that leap from Baker is uncontested by Murray as the ball bounces over the sideline.
Cam, watch it. Get up, Parkside! You going, Jordy?
Hayden actually gets the ball where he wanted it to go. Corica, loose touch. Overcomes Rory Moon for the throw in. 7 minutes. Normal time remaining. Goes behind for another goal kick. Ward. Restart play. Casson battles for the ball and the flag has gone up. It is going to be a free kick after that lunge from Baker. There's a free kick towards the near post, and it's wide open at the back post, and it is a 6th goal of the match. Jack Glover was the player waiting to take the flick on. Jack Glover back at Edge Hill this season. The Cairns boy has moved back home. Another story from the training ground is that Glover loves to remind everybody he's played for Olympic. And that is going to be an early sub for Chris O'Hare, as I think he feels his side can afford to not take any risks. As it is Ryan Murray withdrawn early as Joseph McDonald comes on in his place. Shower. A player who proudly wears the tag of most hated player in the local competition. Joseph McDonald coming on in a fair bit of time. Berry for the switch of play. For the long diagonal ball, but he can only find McDonald. Orica heads it forward, shot taken on from a very long way out. There's Casson. Oh, big pardon, that's McDonald. Inside, but nobody had made the run into the correct channel. Just from the side of halfway. Handball infringement is called against McDonald as he tried to bring down that pass. You can see the Edge Hill women's team just behind where that free kick is taken. 22-0 win over Sandfire in their match. That was a midday kickoff. It is very, very hot here. This being a day in, day out, just a day trip for Edge Hill. They're in the afternoon kickoffs. Try to flight at 7:30 this morning, and we'll come back for a free kick. They got into Mount Isa just after 9:30 apparently, and came straight here for the ground, or to the ground, just to prepare for the match. 12, men at 2:30, and once we hit full time here, they'll be straight back to the airport to fly home. It's a big state, Queensland. Scored their first goal of the match from a free kick. Hill had a second on this type of set piece. Another left-footed effort, a diving save, and right there on the follow-up, it is 7 for Edge Hill in the dying minutes of the first half. It is Casson with the goal. Just like the women's game, this is turning into a bit of a procession. Just seconds remaining in the first half. We may have a minute or two added on for stoppages. The long ball is dealt with, but only as far as Corica. Morrow wants to cut inside, can't get the space for the shot. Here is Corica again as he plays it through for Kennedy, and he's tripped up. Legally so, the ball's still there, and eventually Pattinson clears it away. Not entirely sure how Bauer spilled it there, but either way, that's been and done, and no more harm to the Parkside goal. And that will be the end of the first half. Edge Hill up 7-0 through the opening 45 minutes. And we will be back with the second half from Mount Isa Football Park after these messages on FQTV.
Yeah, it's off now. It's off.
Across the face, and there is
how do I finish this one?
One straight off.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters, or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Pride themselves on delivering top-quality FIFA regulation-compliant goals. Each goal is made from durable, high-density, thick aluminium and then finished in a white powder coat. To provide quick delivery, Vito Sport stock all goals in this range within their Brisbane distribution warehouse, allowing customers to quote, order and deliver in a matter of days. If you'd like to inquire about the Vito Sports goal range, email us at admin@vitosports.com.
And we're back at Mount Isa Football Park for the second half of this Australia Cup Regional Round 4 tie between Parkside and Edge Hill United. James Coughlin here in the commentary booth for the final part of this Saturday double header. We did have the Kappa Women's Super Cup, where Edge Hill were 22-0 winners over Sandfire, and well, it's been a similar story in this game with Edge Hill dominating over the local Mount Isa side. And we do have a couple of halftime subs that I've seen already. We will confirm those as they come through in the second half, but I can tell you Lockie Morrison in number 3 and number 17 Clyde Rookie for Edge Hill have made their way onto the pitch. Chris O'Hare, the injured player coach, is on his bench for the second time this afternoon. Confirm who for in a moment as we can just cross off players that we are seeing. Another sub. Joseph McDonald came in to the match 5 minutes before half-time. We'll take that throw-in. Hassan is involved. Here is Rookie. The ball is played forward. It's Kennedy. Wants to center it. You can also see Louis Heising. So the bench is empty as down goes a pair of Edge Hill players. No foul in that build-up there, apparently, but Parkside able to clear their lines.
Let's go, Jordy!
So it is every named sub on the pitch now for Edge Hill with a comfortable 7-0 lead as they're playing out the second half.
Come on, switch on!
Glover, who put himself on the score sheet in the first half, tapping home from close range in the second phase off a corner. And that ball is brought under control and regathered. Casson off the left foot. As his curling effort just goes high and wide.
Come on, come on!
dealt with on the first attempt, but Pattinson is able to clear it away. Kane Pattinson takes out player's player almost every year for Parkside. He's also just become a father. I beg your pardon, that's Kevin Robinson, who has just become a father. Kevin Robinson is also Jimmy Gemmel's grandson, so it is very much all in the family. Donald clips it forward for Rookie. Unable to measure that pass accurately, so we'll go behind for a goal kick. Crunching challenge in midfield by Hennessy, and Parkside will almost get their first goal as that shot fizzed across the face of goal. That was potentially their best chance. You see the strong challenge made by, it might have been Moon there, and from a very acute angle. We'll take you back to live action. Ball's clipped over the top, trying to pick out Kennedy, who's got two defenders to deal with, but he's been able to create a bit of space, but it was closed down very quickly by Baker. At the cost of a corner. You can see in the bottom of your shot, Chris O'Hare, the injured player coach for Edge Hill. 7 goals already in this qualification campaign for the Australia Cup. Chris O'Hare. And Casson, that's his shot away. Donald for his rookie. He'll take the left-footed strike on, but unable to get that one on target, and it might have been off target because of a deflection. At least that's the decision of our referee. It's, oh, beg your pardon, it was a foul. Rookie take on the left-footed free kick, and he'll strike it straight into the midsection of the wall. Look to take on the defender, and it is a goal kick. It's a strong signal from the assistant referee on this near side. Rodriguez gets for the foul. ball into the box, and Ward was alert to the danger and sent it right back into the Parkside half. Calls for a handball against Morrow. So now back for Casson, and he'll take the deflected shot on from range. Behind it goes for another corner. Everyone's crowding around Bowler with the corner just across the face of goal. Edge Hill adamant it should be another corner on the opposite side, and that is something that the referee agrees with, so we will come back for another set piece. Short and quick. McDonald, a little bit too much adrenaline as he lined up that corner and sends it right across for a throw-in, actually, not behind for a corner. Mentioned Edge Hill's fairly successful recent history in the Australia Cup. A few changes from that side from the past few years. Kane Salmon, he's departed and moved to Brisbane. Liam and Jaden Cashmere taking a year off. Ben McDonald, dynamic young winger, he's now playing for Logan Lightning in the FQPL 1 competition. No change to the halftime scoreline. Edge Hill for their 8th. Just tracking back. Just make sure nothing too bad happened. Was Borton, Damien Borton, the central defender. Glover once again joining the fray as that ball is dealt with on the second attempt, as Corey Moon was the one that got himself in the way. Rookie can't get past the second defender of Bush. Rodriguez, like he was thinking about a shot, but couldn't win the foot race to the ball. Ball is played in behind, but Louis Heising unable to insert himself into the mix there, as it's just too far for him to chase down. Heising again on the ball, dubbed the quietest player in Queensland. And off his line well was Matt Bowler to claim that one off the toes of Kennedy. For Kennedy, who looks to fashion the space for a shot, but Borton once again getting a foot in the way. Will be called on again as Cameron Bowler with the lunging challenge. He's got two bowlers on the pitch, Cameron and Matt. It's a right back, one's the goalkeeper. So a few departures for Edge Hill from the side we've seen in the last few years. And we also see a departure now for Parkside. We might have had a change there. We'll confirm that as it happens. Here's one of the halftime substitutes. As Rookie just launches that one over the crossbar and over the fence behind the goal.
Come on, let's go.
There's Rookie again on the ball. It's ticked over an hour played here at Mount Isa Football Park. Saturday regional doubleheader coming your way on FQTV. Icing shaped to shoot, but didn't have the space allowed to him. McDonald unable to keep that one in. The flag had gone up. Eventually it's acknowledged by the referee.
Come on, go and drop, Oscar. Louis, come on. Go and drop. Come on, yes. Come to it. Come and go line. Get up. Get up. And again.
It's a bit back and forth in the middle of the park as Walker actually sends it out wide now. Parkside to push forward here. Taking the ball up towards the halfway and kicking it over the halfway before it's eventually headed back by Pattinson. Bush work his way through as dealt with eventually. Borton just sends that one forward to give his winger something to chase. That winger might be the substitute, Jake Lobergeiger. Like a number 4 out there on that far touchline. See, this player's now shifted over to this near side. Headed by Hennessy is just eventually falls to the pitch, and now Rookie, he'll try and work his way around Baker. And a strong chance by Robinson. And Robinson has positioned his body between Rookie and also the ball, so it's a free kick for the hosts. Parkside, it's a really popular club here in Mount Isa. Over 200 juniors across the ages of 6 to 16, plus 4 senior teams. 2 in the men, Parkside Green, who we're seeing today, as well as Parkside Blue, which is the more social side in the local competition. They're, quote unquote, not afraid to get stuck in. Well, one thing that is fairly unanimous across the players in both senior men's teams, the best part of the canteen at their home ground is the beer. It's just a survey of the players. And we also do have a women's team and a Barracuda side, which is under 14 to 16 as well. So fairly well filled out club across the age brackets here. As their initial foray into the Australia Cup will come to an end today, barring some sort of bizarre Disney movie-like turnaround. And that was more of a hopeful strike than anything, as it sailed well away from the goal. Team, they're also quite successful in the local competition here. They finished 3rd last year. Well, they did play with only 9 in the semi-final due to availability, which is a pretty impressive effort as well, just battling injuries and whatnot as the year goes on. Just sends that one into the crowd on the far side. There goes Edge Hill again. Still unable to add to their half-time lead, and that pass will not result in a chance it could do just that. However, pressing of Rookie could lead to something here as he tries to cut inside on his left foot. Donald can't find a way through Robinson. Beverly, the assistant coach, issuing some instructions from the sideline. And the shot taken on, and well saved by Bowler as he denied another goal for Kennedy. Go to the replay for this chance as cross came in, and it was cleared straight to the young striker who you would have thought would have been able to score from there, but it was a spectacular effort to deny him. And well, he has conceded 7 today, Matt Bowler. He has pulled off a couple of pretty impressive saves in the process as well, so it hasn't been a completely bad day for the Parkside goalkeeper. Ricky. That cross caused too much drama at the back for Parkside, and they'll resume play with a goal kick. As Pattinson comes over to take. Hyson trying to thread the needle there, but no luck. And eventually that is chased down, and a heavy touch from Baker could put up something now for Rookie, as instead it goes behind for a corner. Another one for Parkside. Will be truly into double digits. Short option, and that is where Ricky's corner goes. McDonald will play it off Bush. And Edgehill once again just putting as many bodies as they can around Bowler. And that ball played back in, and Parkside clear their lines. And the curling effort is eventually... Well, I want to actually hit the fence behind the goal. So we've got about 20 minutes remaining here. Still 7-0, same as it was at half-time. Australia Cup Round 4, Regional Queensland action. James Coughlin here in the commentary booth for this special Saturday double-header. Quick exchange of passes, and I'll switch all the way out to that far side as Morrow and straight offside. I believe that is Corey Moon coming off, as is Cameron Bowler.
Liam, can you play the middle, Justin? Can you go jump down the back? Right, boys. What numbers coming on? 12.
And coming on in number 12, Justin Connolly, and 16, Liam Moon. So the Moons swap out for one another, even though one is actually going into midfield, but let's play along with that anyway. Parkside clear their lines, and they'll be sent on the defensive once again, but Edgehill able to find a way through, and now take the throw in, send it all the way back for Ward. And the bobble almost didn't like it. Might have caught out Hayden there, as Welsh defensive midfielder slash defender eventually got it away, and Casson close to another goal. Quickly go on the replay here while they're retrieving the ball. And space had opened up at the back. Jesse Casson, he might have had what I think would be his hat-trick, if my summaries are there. Well, there we go. Simple solution for Rookie's hydration needs. There's a big jug of water. Goes for McDonald, and he'll play it back inside for Rookie. And a swerving ball from Heising. Just too much on that one. Well, today hasn't exactly gone the way that Parkside would have hoped. They'll also probably wonder a little bit about the what-ifs. They do have a few absences as well, which have harmed their cause. Lazarus Blythe injured his knee in the second game of their Australia Cup run. He's rehabbing a full knee reconstruction. Aiden Donegan is suspended. As Baker can only pass it right there to Rookie, and we do finally have the first goal of the second half. And it is the substitute Clyde Rookie pouncing on the loose pass at the back. And he made no mistake. So it is 8-0 now as we have 15 minutes remaining. And she'll get a goal in the second half as well. Here's Jake Lobergeiger, who thought might have been subbed on a little bit earlier, as he finally makes his way onto the pitch. Which means that would have been Arjuna Griffin. Was out on that far sideline. Apologies to Griffin. Robinson, I beg your pardon, with the challenge in midfield. Connolly to take the throw in. Just a bit too much on that pass. Or not that quick, so that is going to be a goal kick now once again for Matt Bowler. Yeah, just running through the Parkside absences. 6 players unable to be involved today. 5 technically, with 1 having recently moved to a previous club. But we'll be back again next year, I'm sure, as we'll be chasing the magic of the cup. Very an excellent challenge there just to cut out the Edge Hill attack. A shot from range, it's spilled, and a wide open goal. It is going to be another one for Cooper Kennedy. We'll check out the replay of this one, and Kennedy with a very muted celebration. I'd be wondering if the offside flag was up, but instead he was just there to chase up the rebound. And the young striker playing in place of Chris O'Hare. There's another one for the afternoon here in Mount Isa. So the second half has seen 2 goals thus far for Edge Hill. The crowd still showing a bit of support for Parkside as they push forward, trying to get themselves on the score sheet. I'm sure the message from the Edge Hill bench is fairly straightforward. What's happened over here now is we've got a stoppage, but I'm unclear what for with 9 minutes to go. A bit of discussion taking place. I think after all of that, we're back in action. Almost misplaced pass there from Ward. Through it goes. Here is McDonald with the heavy touch, and that is pounced on by Bowler. Rookie to the box. Send it over for Casson, who escapes one challenge, tries to cut between 2 defenders, and he squares it, and it's Louis Heising to bring up a double-digit scoreline for Edge Hill. And it was all set up by the work of Jesse Casson on the replay here as he evaded the lunging challenge right between 2 defenders, and a touch there for Heising. It's now 10-0, and you can just see the energy levels on this Parkside team are just slowly evaporating in the afternoon sun. It has been a draining match for both sides, to be fair, but Parkside just unable to stick with it as we've now seen 3 goals in the last 7 minutes for Edge Hill, as they just need to put a few more exclamation marks on this one. In case you were wondering, the Australia Cup record for biggest win is not under threat by a long way this afternoon. That was 31-0. Bayside United and Teviot Downs back in 2019. Carson again going for a run. He might fancy a shot himself. At the very least a free kick as he's fouled by Liam Moon. And Morrow take it on with the right foot. Luca Morrow to add to his Australia Cup tally. He hasn't got on the score sheet yet today, but will this be his moment? Baller's stationed centrally. Morrow steps up, strikes, can't get it by the wall. With no other option, Parkside concede another corner. As Connolly just plays that one behind. And Mitchell thinking about a short corner, but tracking back was Griffin. It's a swinging corner and just evades every head. Rookie off the left foot. He'll take the shot on himself, but it's claimed again by Bowler. He's been very busy this afternoon. And Bowler just making sure that he got that one. As I'm sure it was entirely well received by his opponent. The rookie is all good as he gives up possession here as Walker inside for Bush, and Parkside attack fizzles out. Rodriguez sends it forward. Casson. Bit of a tired touch from the, quoting directly again here, self-proclaimed ladies' man, Lockie Morrison, the 16-year-old. I'm pretty sure at 16, most men consider themselves self-proclaimed ladies' man. Most, if not all. Will come across to take this free kick as we move into the final 90 seconds of normal time, and again you wouldn't think it would be the longest period of stoppage time as Edge Hill just look to preserve their clean sheet. Baker striding forward as that was a pretty clear handball against the fullback. into his outstretched arm. Carson moving forward in a heavy collision as the play gets stopped for a free kick for Parkside. We check the replay of the collision. Just looked like it caught Parkside player on the knee by the looks of it. It is Connolly, the substitute defender. But he's back up on his feet, so that's always good to see. Now Griffin. Just a little bit of chat, it looks like, between Griffin and Morrison. Now are into stoppage time. Bush. It's a deflected shot, and Connolly will attempt to hit it first time, and now here go Edgehill once again, but that is going to be it from Mount Isa Football Park. Edgehill a perfect 10 in this win over Parkside United. 10 goals from 8 different goal scorers on the afternoon. Edgehill advanced to the next stage of Australia Cup qualifying. It has been a successful day for their club with the aggregate score over the men's and women's matches. Edgehill 32, Mount Isa 0. That's going to be it on FQTV as well. I'm James Coughlin. Thank you very much for your company. We'll see you next time.